For today's easy recipe, I'll be showing you how to make these easy Easter cookies loaded with white chocolate and delicious Cadbury micro mini eggs. In a medium bowl, combine 1 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1/2 teaspoon of fine sea salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Whisk this until it is well combined and then set aside. In a separate large bowl, combine 1/2 cup of granulated white sugar, 1 cup of packed brown sugar, and 3/4 of a cup of salted butter that's melted and cooled slightly. Using your hand mixer or a stand mixer if you would prefer, cream together the butter and sugar for 2 to 3 minutes or until it's well combined. As always, all of these instructions along with the full recipe, now including gram measurements, can be found in the description box below. Now this is fully mixed, so I'm going to add in 1 large room temperature egg, as well as 2 teaspoons of pure vanilla extract. I'm going to continue mixing this on medium-low for another 2 to 3 minutes or until everything is well combined and the mixture is light and airy, both in color and in texture. Next, I'm going to add in half of my dry ingredients, and I'm going to mix on low for about 30 seconds or until all of that flour is incorporated and no streaks remain. It's important to note that I'll also be scraping down my bowl with each addition of flour. I'm going to add in the remaining dry ingredients, and once again, I'm going to mix this on low for about 30 seconds or until everything is combined and no streaks of flour remain. It's important to not overmix your dough. Lastly, I'm going to add in 3/4 of a cup of white chocolate chunks and 3/4 of a cup of Cadbury micro mini eggs. If you can't find the micro size, you could use the regular mini eggs as well. And if you're not a fan of mini eggs, these cookies could also be made using chocolate chips or butterscotch chips in place of the mini eggs if you would prefer. Just ensure that you're using 1.5 cups in total mixed into your cookie dough base. Using your spatula, ensure that everything is evenly distributed throughout your cookie dough, scooping all the way to the bottom. Next, we're going to cover this and chill for at least 1 hour. And if you prefer, you could leave this dough overnight. Leaving overnight, allow it to come to room temperature for about 30 minutes before you start scooping. I'm using a 1.5 tablespoon cookie scoop and dropping these onto parchment-lined cookie sheets. They will spread quite a bit, so I'm only going to do 9 per pan. You want to make sure that you leave enough room for the spreading. Lastly, I have 2 tablespoons of the micro mini eggs. I'm going to place a couple on the top of each cookie. This step is optional, but it adds a nice presentation to the top of your cookies. These will bake in an oven preheated to 325 Fahrenheit or 160 Celsius for 8 to 9 minutes. Take them out when the edges are a nice golden brown and allow them to cool in the pan for a couple of minutes before moving to a wire rack to finish cooling completely. These Easter cookies have a wonderful chewy center and a nice crispy outer edge. Loaded with delicious chunks of white chocolate and tons of Cadbury micro mini eggs, these are the perfect Easter treat. If you have enjoyed this recipe, I appreciate it so much if you would like or subscribe. And as always, thanks so much for watching.